And we've been tracking over 70,000 adults in the UK since before lockdown came in, including many young people. And we've been trying to understand about whether they have been complying and why this might be. And we've actually seen that there's been pretty high compliance amongst young people. When we look at their majority compliance, so where they're generally adhering to the rules, even now we've still got between 70 and 80% of young people who seem to be adhering, down from around 90% when lockdown came in. And to put it in perspective, adults over the age of 30, it's more like 90 to 95%. And when we look at complete compliance, so where they're fully following the rules, it's a lot lower in younger adults, around 20 to 30% completely following the rules. But I'd say we're seeing more of a bending rather than a breaking of the rules generally amongst young people.
And again, I don't like it, but it's completely understandable that if you are pretty sure it won't do you serious harm, you're almost bound to be more relaxed about it unless you have a very vulnerable person living with you, I guess.
Absolutely. When we look at whether young people are actually worried about the virus, they've actually had the same levels of worries about it as older adults. And as you say, many young people are actually at much lower risk from it, which suggests they are worried about it from the perspective of those around them who could be vulnerable. But I don't think we can just see this in terms of young people perhaps only worrying about themselves or spreading it. I think there's another issue here, which is around how well young people actually understand the rules that are being brought in. And we've found that actually since lockdown started to ease in the UK, we've actually had only 45% of adults reporting that they generally understand what they are supposed to be doing, what is and isn't allowed, and only 14% of adults who actually say they completely understand what the rules now are. And this is actually lowest amongst younger adults. So it's possible that we're actually seeing a relationship between particularly younger adults not understanding what they can do and therefore not complying.
And what age group is younger adults? 18 to 24, something like that?
So we've been defining 18 to 30. But of course, many of the adults in that group might well be key workers, for example. So there could be reasons why they might not be able to comply in a stricter way with all of the rules as people who are able to stay at home much more, for example.